What's up, YouTube? So, today's topic, I'm going to talk about the human experience and how I view the average human experience and how I view life in general and how I view this realm, right? Now, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. I'm subscribed to a lot of people, and most YouTubers, most people I'm subscribed to, not all of them, but most of them, and I can relate to these people is the fact that me and these people I'm subscribed to and I'm drawn to on YouTube, we all experience narcissistic abuse or we experience some type of situations to where like we're dealing with very toxic, manipulative people who aren't considerate, who aren't emotionally intelligent, very stuck up, bitchy, bitchy fucking people, right? Now, I've experienced all that shit my whole life. I still am experiencing these types of dumbass people today. And the people I'm subscribed to on YouTube, they've experienced those situations from people, and they're trying to help other people to break free or to recognize these people who have these traits who are narcissistic, cowardly, bitchy, and who aren't emotionally intelligent, right? Who like to take, and they like to project their insecurities and trauma onto other people, and they're just narcissistic in general, right? So, and it made me realize, like, sometimes I feel, well, not, it's a fact. Like, for me, I think it's a fact. I feel like life, the universe, spirit, or the nature of this realm is that we're meant to experience abuse and we're meant to experience fucked up situations in order for us to become more self-aware so we can learn and grow from these situations, right? There's nothing wrong with that. The only problem I have was that it's the fact that, like, it just shows that we don't have free will. It shows that like we don't really have control over our lives. And people may say, "Oh, you do have free will. You do have control because just the fact that you're aware, or just the fact that life, God put you in a situation to experience bullshit behaviors from people, and now you have the awareness." Well, no, it's not that. That's still not free will because you're born into these people are born into narcissistic families. They're born and put into narcissistic situations with people. Me, I have a lot of awareness of narcissistic and selfish people, but I still get manipulated. I still get tricked from selfish people, and it's all due to trauma because my upbringing. I have people pleasing habits, and I have a hard time saying no. But not only that, but I'm always put into situations where people will put me in very uncomfortable situations. I've dealt with a lot of covert narcissists, and I've exposed a lot of people that are like that to the public, right? And it's just weird how I'm always put into these situations. So it made me think like maybe my life, maybe not the main purpose, but one of the main purpose or like one of the purposes of my life is to expose narcissistic people in public, right? To call them out and to expose them in some way, right? Because God is always, or life, or spirit is always pulling me to these one-on-one situations with evil people and shit, right? So, and it always ends up in me either exposing them, cussing them out, or just going off at them, or just fighting them in some way, right? And and people may say, oh, but let's say, for example, if I am attracting these types of people in these situations, right? And just the fact that I was born into these situations at a young age when I was born as a baby, I had no say so. I had no awareness over it. That means you don't have free will. Same thing with other people who are put into these situations. They don't have free will because they're put into these fucking situations. Other people from spiritual perspectives, they may say that, oh, it deals with soul contracts, it deals with karma. Some people may say maybe you signed up for this or you wanted to experience this for your soul evolution. Some people may say that you've done bad things in a past life, so now in this lifetime you're going to experience karma. When it comes to spirituality, there's so much perspectives out there. I'm not sure why we experience those things. This is where you get your soul tribe from. People who experience similar situations as you, they're known as your soul tribe members, right? So it makes me think like I think we either sign up for this shit or like maybe life purposely want us to experience this bullshit. It could be spiritual warfare. Highly doubt it's spiritual warfare. I feel like spiritual warfare does play a part where like you have demonic entities, lower vibrational entities who try to attack us because they see that we got a important soul mission and we're meant for great things and we're healing a lot of people and ourselves when we're breaking generational curses, right? But at the same time, I feel like how all this shit is set up and orchestrated, where people were like how me and other people our lives seem so similar to the point where like we're born into toxic situations without our awareness until the last minute. And once we're aware, then we're doing the healing work to break free from these situations. But it's a long process and it's a struggle, right? Just the fact that shit like this happens, it makes me think that we don't have free will. Like there's something off about it. You know what I'm saying? But it used to bother me a lot. It still does bother me. But how I look at it is I try to even listen to my own videos for advice. So not take life personally, but take life seriously. Take life seriously to the point where like you got to complete your mission, you got to do what you got to do, right? So you can become great. But don't take life personally to the point where if you experience a lot of bullshit and stupid ass situations, it is angry and you do have right to process your emotions. But just kind of look at the bigger picture and just know that like this realm is bullshit. This realm, a lot of people experience stupid ass shit. This world is not fair. You have dumbass people who get the things they want out of life, not because they're good people, not because they have the skill or talent, but more so because like shout out to Chauncey one because you gotta be the right alignment. You gotta really certain blockages. You gotta be at a certain energy. This is why this world is so evil because you see people who control this world by the money system. You see a lot of enslavement within this world, and these same people who control this shit, they get away with it, right? Or you see people do stupid ass shit to other people, they get away with that shit. People who steal, who rob, people who take money from other people who scam, people who fucking. This is, look at the elites and the government power. Look how evil this world is. There's so much wars and battles. We used to have slaves back then. That in itself shows you that like it doesn't matter how good or righteous you are. Like if you're not in the right alignment, you're not gonna attract the shit you want out of life. This is why you gotta. This realm is bullshit. This is why don't take life seriously. Life is fucking stupid. But what I'm saying is, these like if you're naturally like a good-hearted person, still maintain that. Still be that light this world needs. You know what I'm saying? And this is why people call this world hell. It is hell. You know. But it is what it is, man. Because it's just annoying too. Like I be observing everyone's lives and shit in my life. Like me, I study a lot of spirituality, and I come up with a lot of conclusions. I'm not saying they're right, but my own opinion, my own perspective. Seems like every human being got to experience some type of just stupid ass shit, some bullshit that will hold them back. That's why everyone got problems. And if you live in this world, you're always gonna have problems, especially because we live in a money system. There's always gonna be problems, no matter what. It's just stupid. The average human beings can't live outside because they're gonna get sick and shit. Human beings always gotta bathe themselves and clean themselves. If they don't fucking take a shower, they're gonna stink and shit like that. So it's just, I don't know, man. Earth is not our environment. I mean, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. They got oxygen so we can fucking breathe, but like we can't live outside in dirt. We're gonna have all this bacteria. We're gonna stink and shit like that. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It could be hidden technology and other shit, but yeah, but this is bullshit, man. Like I've been thinking to myself, like this is bullshit. How like I mean, we can't overcome it. You have a lot of self awareness and knowledge that like life is bullshit. That like pretty much everyone's meant to experience some type of bullshit and some type of painful experience and shit. If you have that awareness, then you should have a good time navigating through life. But it's not gonna be easy though because you still gotta process your emotions. You still have a nervous system, so like all these emotions, all these pain receptors, all like all the heartbreak, all the rejection, especially if you're dealing with generational curses, you're gonna intake all of your past bloodlines. Uh, Trauma and shit like that, then you gotta intake it and all this other bullshit so you can heal it. There are certain souls that incarnate to certain soul families and shit according to other YouTubers that they claim. And if that's the case, then this shit makes sense then, right? But bullshit, man. Bullshit. But like I said, if you experience a lot of stupid ass situations, stupid ass people and shit like that, just know that you're not alone. You're not going crazy. This is part of life script, man. But the good news is that like since we have the self awareness, we have the tools to overcome this shit. And it's just annoying because in my life, like I'm dealing with a lot of just stupid ass people, man. Just a lot of dumb people. I gotta set boundaries on how to cut off from. And when I'm observing watching other YouTubers, like it makes me realize that like we're all experiencing the same shit, and it kind of made me realize that we really don't have free will, like romantics. I don't know, it's just bullshit. But anyways, that's all I gotta say. Time is speeding up extremely fast. The days are going by a lot fast, so it's like sometimes I struggle to try to keep up with the days. This is why I'm trying to do fasting because since the days go by fast, I might as well incorporate fasting so I could kill a lot of time. It takes so much time to eat and shit like that, but it's annoying, man. But that's all I gotta say. And damn, it's about to be 4. But have a good one. Like, comment, subscribe, and good luck to you. Peace.